People ask me how I do it. I just bite off more than I can chew. Then I chew it.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are somewhat aware of Will Smith attempting to relaunch his long-dead music career over the last couple of months.
I like pretty girls.
The Pretty Girl song was, frankly, a little slice of hell on earth, you know. It was horrible to listen to, visually very discomforting and displeasing. Everybody hated it.
Yeah.
Now, I made a video about that song at the time over on Patreon, and I cut Will a little bit of slack, you know, because I thought just maybe he was leaning into his newfound status as a living meme and a massive cook.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
I thought that just maybe, seeing as all the acting work is drying up following his brutal assault on Chris Rock a few years ago at the Oscars, I thought perhaps Will Smith was leaning into the public's perception of him a little bit. You know, that he was making a stupid, memeable song that might get him a bit of TikTok virality, a bit of clout with the younger generations. God knows the guy is a total attention whore. I just thought he might be a slightly more self-aware attention whore.
Yo, I like pretty girls.
But alas, no. There's no getting the guy out of the recording studio. And if you thought Pretty Girls was bad, oh boy.
I be sitting at the table with the Jedi Knights. Y'all still sleeping on me like red-eye flights. I ain't a prima donna, I just ain't with all the drama. I took a little Ali, mixed it up with Obama.
Someone needs to take the mic away from Uncle Will.
Who's Daniel Boland? Oh, Daniel Boland, this is a heavy hitter. Do you guys know who this is?
Suffocated poverty, now I got wealth trauma. Dropping game in my IG stories, a stealth bomber. Road to success, navigated the narratives. Raised 3 kids, made it through 2 marriages.
Made it through 2 marriages, yeah, in the sense that, you know, a tree trunk makes it through a wood chipper. A flock of geese makes it through a Boeing engine.
Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and when I stare at them, hearing them whisper, you got every right to be arrogant. You in the present.
You know, that's the craziest, probably the saddest thing about Will Smith, really, is, as he said there, he's won multiple Emmys, he's won an Oscar. As far as entertainers go, you can't be much more accomplished than Will Smith.
I'm good at a bunch of stuff.
My man! Yet, for some reason, he seems to be the first person who doesn't, you know, buy it.
I said, when I was 15 years old, my first girlfriend cheated on me.
Oh.
And I remember making a decision that nobody would ever cheat on me again. And the way I was going to do that is by being the biggest actor on earth.
Huh.
Right? So there's been this weird psychology that I've always felt like if my movies are number 1, my life is going to work out great.
Huh.
You know? And like, so that's just
You
funny.
shared that?
Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I find this fascinating about Will Smith and quite sad, really. The fact that this guy, who his trajectory went from about 1990 to, for about 25 years, he just got bigger and bigger. His music career, which everybody kind of dismisses now, won him 3 Emmys. He sold millions of records. He had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He went on to do movies like Men in Black and The Wild Wild West, and then pivoted into serious dramas. He had range, for Christ's sake. He was doing Ali and The Pursuit of Happiness, getting nominated for Oscars. He eventually won the Oscar, of course, a couple of years ago. The guy is as big as you can be in the entertainment world. And on top of that, though I'm sure he wasn't everybody's cup of tea, he had a magnetic, extroverted personality, the life and soul of the party. Who would have guessed, right? I mean, no one would have guessed, even as big of a cliche as this is, that he was some kind of tortured artiste, you know, suffering. He married a woman who emotionally manipulated him and undermined him in every way she could for decades. Okay? A woman obsessed with Tupac Shakur.
Don't think that Spike and I, like I write in the book, we had those moments. And I wish I could get people to understand the repelling nature. It was almost like God made us that way. It was like, look, I'm gonna put y'all together. All right. Y'all gonna be a dynamic duo. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna make it so. Y'all not gonna be able to get together because that just wasn't the purpose.
A whole frigging career dining out on somebody who's been turned into a legend because they died young. All right, I know they were genuinely friends, but imagine your wife is friends with a man and it's just like, oh, we could never get together because the chemistry just wasn't right, you know. It's like we repelled each other, but we loved each other. Fuck that, all right? Making Will jealous the whole time. It's so manipulative.
He proposed to you while he was in jail.
I talk about this in the book when I go to see him in Rikers, when I wrote about that in the book and when I had to talk about it, speak my words for the audible version of the book. That was probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there, the condition that he was in and having to leave him there.
You become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, squeaky clean image. Women love you around the world, and this is what's going on in your house. Your wife is in love with a dead man. Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so me and my mommy can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Tupac got killed in what, 95, 96? Willow never met Tupac. Why is this little girl writing a letter to Tupac? Why is Will Smith's daughter writing a letter to Tupac? What is being said in that house to get this little girl not writing Santa Claus, not writing the Easter Bunny, writing Tupac?
I guess the most ironic thing about all of this is there really genuinely was nothing to worry about with regards to Tupac Shakur.
How do you think you're most like your mom?
I'm most like my mom because I'm arrogant. Totally arrogant. I agree. I have to say it. Like at work, I can't hold a job. I just quit my job today, actually, because I wanted to come and do this. And they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza. And we had enough people, so I felt like since I'm an actor, they should understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold, so they were making me work in a freezer. And I'm really not one to be disrespected, and I felt like that was disrespectful because I asked to go, you know. So I quit, and he told me I couldn't quit. And that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant, so when he told me I couldn't quit and we had all these customers, I chose that time to jump on a soapbox, grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave in the middle of a rush. So that was natural high. That's arrogance at the top. That's, I think, I'm most like my mother. And she likes it. She'll see it in me and know it. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant. And you should see us when we get in our little attitude moods.
Tupac Shakur, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, more like 2 packs of sugar in his tank top. Anyway, my point is, the guy is as successful as you can get, and he still has no self-esteem. It is sad to see, but unfortunately, it's also fucking hilarious.
It's a greatness, still gracious, top-notch taste, too allergic to basics. Y'all can look, but you'll never find a replacement, and all this from Jeff's mom's basement.
Now, to be fair to Will here, this is a clip taken from the Fire in the Booth, the Charlie Sloth YouTube channel, which is a load of cringe crap, basically.
I am the illest. The motherfucking illest. He's heating up. Now, I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and I am too grown to play childish games.
He gets rappers on to do freestyles in his studio, which is the worst thing on earth. I mean, it's the lowest form of life, I would say, freestyle rap.
But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage.
It's really the worst kind of entertainment. It's gonna be cringe whoever does it.
Jokers dish it out, cry foul when it's time to take it. City full of real ones, wasn't raised to fake it. Jill to Meek Mill to the roots, it's all greatness. Global status from my Philly foundation. Perfect.
But you definitely shouldn't do it when you're pushing 60 and you haven't done any music for 25 years, all right?
I am a trailblazer, I'ma tell my own story, I am the narrator. I'ma rip the snakes out the grass, I'm a landscaper. I'ma go to heaven even though I'm a hellraiser. I am the LA.
However, I wish that was all there is to tell you about. Okay, I wish it was just the stupid Pretty Girl song and an appearance on a really cringe YouTube channel. But nay, he is releasing clip after clip on Instagram every single day, teasers of new music. He's out of control. Somebody needs to intervene.
I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love.
Flies an eagle fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth half a billy. Cause I'm an icon, somebody you could base your life on. That you should place your sights on. Shot on Canons and Nikons. Turn the cameras and lights on. I've been about the action, master actor. I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on.
More than I can chew, then I chew it. Yeah, y'all jokers thought I blew it. I pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose when I threw it.
And, you know, the saddest part about all of this is that all of the cool, young, with it people, like yours truly, we're laughing at him. And and everyone else, they're a lot crueler than me, you know. They don't remember Men in Black.
And even though I'm an action star.
Unc, sit your stupid ass down, man. What the fuck are you talking about, Willard? Don't go back to the studio no more, bro.
Let me hear Big Willie, man. Y'all be on Big Willie's head for no reason.
I will work with art as I live and breathe. I am the paint, and I'm the brush, and I'm the canvas. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage.
Honestly, Will Wash Rush.
Honestly, I know, right?
Honestly, I don't know what we grading Will on, man. That
I'm
like
the floor. I'm the ceiling. What the fuck? What was he saying?
I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage. I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. I am the sun.
Leave Will alone. Leave Philly alone.
Come on, Russ.
At the end of the day,
fuck what y'all talking about. Fire.
at the end of the day, Will Smith.
I think that might be the first time Andrew Schultz has ever genuinely laughed. I was laughing along with him for once. I was slapping my thighs. And there's even clips of Will on stream. He's doing videos with streamers. Why? Can you imagine Marlon Brando doing a live stream? For fuck's sake. Don't do it. You're an artist. There has to be suspension of belief, right? You can't be some guy talking into a camera answering questions. That's my job. All right, Will?
The only person I never really could beat, and it was the craziest thing. It used to piss me off so bad. In you know, telling jokes about each other. In Philly, we called it bussing. You just bussing on each other. Oh. We called it bussing. And Flavor Flav, just the most bizarre things would come out of his mouth, and I just couldn't find an angle. And he just is undefeated.
Flavor Flav was bussing all over you, was he? Minus 6,000 aura. It's so sad to watch. You don't have to humiliate yourself like this. You achieved everything, Will. You're pushing 60. You were cooked by your wife for decades. Don't let these streamers cook you now, okay? You don't hang around with kids, okay? I'm 35 and I ain't hanging around with 20-year-olds, you know? You know why? Because they all think I'm a weird old man. You will not find me getting cooked by some 20-year-old streamer, okay? much as they would like to. I don't know what it is about these people that no amount of exposure is enough for them. It's I don't know. It's like I say, it's some kind of weird low self-esteem cuckoldry. It's a horrible thing to watch, and I feel genuinely disturbed. Imagine Paul Newman or Robert Redford doing something like this. I'm talking about Will Smith as though he was in that kind of category. He basically was 15 years ago. He was a respected Hollywood actor. You know? What has this society done to people like that? Why was Will Smith ever streaming his stuff on YouTube? What was he doing? What was he thinking? It's a really sad time to be alive sometimes, but also a bloody brilliant one in other ways. So if you've enjoyed any of this video at any point, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. What the hell are you doing? Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, please. What else? Follow me on X, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Patreon if you want to help out with the channel even further. And you can see my other Will Smith video I made a couple of weeks ago. And other videos that are on there as well. And nothing else. I'll leave you with a lovely outro video. I'll see you in the next one.